evening, everyone. We're beginning the press conference with the head coach of Emporio Armani Milan, Mr. Messina. Please, coach.
Good evening, and kudos to my players who bounced back from a tough loss in Munich. More than a tough loss, a performance that we were not happy with. And we bounced back even without the players that you will know. And everybody helped. We played with great cohesion, and to win in Žalgirio Arena and score almost 90 points, it's a good thing. Very important win for us, give us confidence and hope for the future in probably the most competitive league of the last, 20 years. Talking about the game, I would say that I think we almost led the whole game. But it also happened in the first game, so I was very scared, to tell you the truth. And when they got the 2-point lead, I think we did two very important things. On the very few misses that they had, shooting from outside, we always got the defensive rebound. So we never allowed them to have a second shot. And that limited the damage. And offensively, we attacked the switch well with the penetration, I would say especially Oranian, and the post-up of Zach. So the team was really mentally focused and strong, obviously in a very difficult environment. And I think, again, we just trailed for, 10 seconds, 15 seconds in the whole game. So again, congratulations to my player for this game.
Congratulations with the victory.
Thank you.
Your team is only second team which scored over 80 points against Žalgiris this season, which was the first defense for a very long time this season, Žalgiris defense, I mean. How did you find that key to lock up?
My players found the keys. They passed. They played well. I think with the exception of a few minutes where we stopped the ball movement and we forced a little bit of situations, for the majority of the time we shared the ball and we played very simple. I think we didn't try anything complicated, but they passed the ball one to the other and they found the few mismatches that we could have had. And so it's all credit to my players. We didn't do any special strategy.
Made almost 80% of two-pointers until the point when Andrea Trinchieri started using no point guard lineup without Francisco or Lekavicius with 5 tall players. Was this the problem for you? Because I think you didn't score a two-pointer for 10 minutes after that.
It took us a little bit to adjust because we didn't know, we didn't feel comfortable. I think we saw the isolation and we became a little too hungry of the isolation. When we started again to move the ball, I think we attacked it well with good balance again.
Coach, career night for Milan in efficiency rating. He was slowly killing today us, and how is underrated? He's like a player, Nico Mannion.
I don't know why he's underrated. I don't know. We're just happy to have him with us, and it's a night where he and Neno Dimitrijevic, I think, played a good game. Both point guards played well. Neno was very efficient in the first half and the beginning of the second half. Nico was very efficient in the second half, and I think that made the team feel comfortable on the court. And that's always important when your 2 point guards are good. Talking about Nico is a very young player who played almost 90 games in the NBA, I think. Almost 45 games in the NBA plus the G League. He was with the Warriors, so he saw closely very top players and top coaches. And he was probably the hero of our qualification to the Olympics when he had a great game against Serbia. I mean, he's proved that he can really be a player. Now here, I think he's learning. He's very young. He's 22, I think, something like that. So we're very happy to have him with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well,
please.
Coach, you have won like the first time against Žalgiris since 2022.
Sorry.
You have the first time against Žalgiris since 2022. Yeah,
And
there
before
was
we
like
won enough.
yeah.
So you give me this. What a nice question is with the starting like this. That in the last 2 years we lost with Zalgiris. I know.
Yeah, yeah,
you're
it's
fine.
but, like-
and before we won, and so
Yeah, but like, how does that feel? Like, to win against them.
I'm happy with for my players. I've never. You should know me enough. I've never talked. I never use the word I ever. It's not in individual chess war between two coaches. That's stupid in my opinion. So if you go look all my interviews in 30 plus years, I've never said I won. I never said. I always say that I was lucky and fortunate enough to coach teams that went to many Final Fours and won many EuroLeagues and many championships. I didn't score 1 point. Correct. So even now, I don't feel I beat anyone. I'm very happy for my players who won the game with Zalgiris because they are a very good team, and it's not easy to win here. Okay. Thank you so much.
And now comments from Žalgiris head coach Mr. Andrea Trinchieri.
Congratulations to Milan. We played a great second half. We gave everything. We went short one possession. Could be one offensive possession, could be one rebound, could be one defensive stop. And then it was on a single possession game, and we were a little bit without luck, some weird stuff, and that's it. But the team played very hard in the second half. It took us 20 minutes to understand how to play, and all the arena pushed us. They understood our effort. So it's the only thing that is missing is the right numbers on the scoreboard. All the rest was there.
I have to ask you about that elephant in the room, about those two crucial calls in the last minute. Did you get an explanation from the
Can
referees?
you raise the voice? Sorry, I understand the elephant in the room.
About those crucial two calls in the last minute, did you get an explanation from the referees?
Okay, I ask you a favor now. You can decide what to do. I put on the table some objective facts, okay? Lithuanian basketball fans are polite. I don't see usually something like I heard tonight. And it was 15,000 people. And the second thing, I'm asking the favor because I'm extremely tired, and everybody. And I'm asking your opinion about that, because I don't have words to express my opinion. So I'm asking, you made a question, so do you have an opinion about that two calls? Can you say that?
I think it was wrong decisions, but it's...
It won't be fair to put everything there on that calls. But wow, I'm extremely tired. And my players are tired too. So in the first half, no free throws. No free throws, no. We were attacking. Second half, something changed a little bit, and then it's and the other stuff that it's extremely complicated to communicate with referees. It's extremely complicated. So I hope that you didn't take it personal. I ask your help because I'm drained. And I see these things happening often, and not only in our game. So thank you for the honest answer.
About another thing, about the defense, you
First
allowed...
half was very bad.
Can I ask a specific question? You allowed 67 points and I think 78% of two-point shots until the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. And then you used, I think for the first time this season, the big lineup with no point guards, with Lonnie Walker at point guard. And then you didn't allow a two-pointer for 10 minutes, I think. How did you make that decision? How did you come up with that idea? And do you think that this lineup could be a key to success for upcoming games?
My players want to be coached. They want to have a coach. And my job is to take these kind of decisions. Sometimes you need to be creative. And I know plenty of coaches with good ideas. Very few, or only few of them, are lucky that the team grasp their idea and make it become an asset. So I saw that in a back-to-back, always sometimes the things that you think that are there, that you take for granted, like our defense after playing a great game with Alba. We're almost perfect defensively. And tonight in the first half, we could not stop them. We were one step late, one miscommunication, stupid fouls. And then I tried to maximize all the weapons I have. So I went with a different lineup. I chose a different kind of defense, and we're very good. This is the reason because I'm sad, because our effort deserved a different ending.
Coach, what could be done better with stopping Zalgiris today, and which player have the best job today?
Maybe moving the free throw line further. The status he has is important. We made 2 mistakes. He made 4 big buckets. The rest was gray area.
Those stupid fouls as well from your players. I looked at the stats, and during that last 10-game stretch, Žalgiris is among the teams that fouls the most and concedes the most free throws. Is it not only about calls, but also about your players that are not disciplined enough, in your opinion, or not?
Today you are the MVP in the room. I would say this. We have to get better. But whenever we try, they cut our head. I believe that the standard of officiating one game is the most important thing, more than a single call. Referees are like players and coaches. They do mistakes. But there is one big thing, that I have an opponent coach, my players have an opponent player. Who's their opponent? I have one player on the court has another player that doesn't want him to do what he likes to do. So there is a duel. I believe that the standard is the very most important thing. And for my players, for myself, for my team, it's a little bit difficult to navigate this. Do we have to get better? Yes. It's all our fault? No.
Brady Manic missed the third straight game. Is he injured or not?
CD, coach decision.
Is he the player? Last week you talked about the changes that needed to be done. Is he the player that is the change from you? I mean, is he not on the level that you need?
I believe that the team needed this kind of roster for these 2 games. Sunday will be a different game, and everybody will have his opportunity.
NBA trade deadline just closed just a few minutes ago, and now the focus shifts to free agents. Are you confident that Lonnie Walker is going to stay here until the end of the season?
I don't rely on things that I cannot control. I just want to say a couple of words, because I always, when I have somebody, a relation with somebody, it's a working relation, whatever, I always try to jump in his shoes. I believe that it's not easy for Lonnie, all these things going. And I believe that I'm happy for the way he played. I'm happy for the way he accepted the challenge to do something different today. And if he's going to stay, I'm going to be very happy. And I believe he can get only better, only better. I always try to imagine myself in the same situation. and it's not easy. He has a lot of things to understand, like every player coming from the States. He's having good games, he's having bad games, and he has my support like every player. And every player that I'm coaching had their own good games. Every player. Iggy was amazing with Alba. Service was playing bad today, he played great. So we are getting back. We are getting better. The only thing that was missing was one possession tonight, or one call. You decide.
I guess FIBA break is at the right moment now. FIBA break, and from a psychological standpoint, what is necessary for Žalgiris team?
No room for frustration. No room for unhappiness. It's very difficult that frustration brings you something good. But we should be pissed off, because when you're pissed off, you have the motivation to don't be pissed off, to do something. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Ačiū, guys.